Hello, everybody. How's it going? Good to see you all. We are going to be doing some work on my Discord server that we just opened up. It's called Creator Compass. It's a really cool server. And there's going to be ways for you guys to join that. I just added the first grouping today. We got a pretty good crew on there, about, if I'm not mistaken, right now there's 8 total content creators in there, not including myself, so that's 9, and there are more on the way. So I'm pretty hyped about it right now. I'm gonna be working on our current feature set and our current channels, what's gonna need to change, how we're going to go about that. Just because I've been getting a lot of feedback from you guys, and well, I say you guys. I don't know if everybody's here, but I do know some of you guys who are here. And I want to try to make sure that I'm listening to you guys, and the best way for me to actually get time to work on it is to actually work on it on stream. So here I am. Hopefully I can kind of do some work with you guys, and maybe we can make a great server. We'll see. Congrats on grabbing first there, Swiftu. How's it going, by the way? Good to see you. Hello, Admiral. I'm here. I think you knew that already, though. I did. Okay, so currently there's a list of channels, right? So there's the welcome, and where's the and symbol, and orientation. Within that channel, there's sub-channels, which would be like the welcome channel, which is there. The table of contents, the start here channel, and the roles channel. And I guess there's also rules. Now, this looks very weird due to formatting issues. Let me see if I can fix that. Would that work? It's not doing anything. Oh. So I may have accidentally killed it. Oops. Okay, give me a second. Will that fix it? Yeah, give me a second. Okay. Okay. We back? Are we back, chat? I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. We back? Okay. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. It just kind of died. So note to self, don't press Control Shift W. Whatever it was about that combo, it just killed it. So don't do that. What does that do? I'm assuming it's probably something to do with my browser. It might just close out the window. And for whatever reason, my OBS did not like that. It did not like that one bit. So Let's not. The keyboard shortcut Shift or Control Shift W closes the current window on Windows Linux. Okay, got it. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I think my finger slipped. I was trying to hit Control Shift E, which moves your words here. That's how you get like that's how you get it there. But I don't know why I was trying to do that when they were already there. I don't know. It's fine. So that's the welcome and orientation channel. So general discussion is another channel that we're working on here, and that would be the announcements channel, the introductions channel, the general channel. Oops, I messed that up. Okay, general, images, suggestions, which I need to update the suggestions channel. I know there's a lot of things I could be doing to that to make it work a whole lot better, but I don't have it yet. So we'll be working on that probably a little bit later today. Then there's the YouTube category. Okay, YouTube. That brings you into the YouTuber start guide. The YouTube general. Let me fix the formatting here. There we go. It's all got to be consistent. YouTube tips. YouTube everything. Review my thumbnail. Review my video. Okay, I've gotten some suggestions from some people, so I might be trying some things out. Unreal has suggested a lot of things. Now, you guys may have not seen that because a lot of that has gone to my DMs. However, I will be taking a look at those today as well. Also, hi, Derek. How's it going? Good to see you, by the way. That's really useful. I learned 2 new things today. I learned a 3rd thing as well today, but now's not the time. Oh, okay. Did you ever discover that we can talk in the start guide channels? I kind of briefly saw that you messaged that, but I didn't have time to fix it yet. So that'll be fixed as well. So I'll get around to fixing a lot of those things today. I just need to write down everything first. So then you got Twitch. I think I'm gonna have to clear the formatting on here. Can I move that here? So that would be Control Shift L. There we go. That's better formatting. I would have preferred that had been stuck in the middle, but it just wasn't doing what I really wanted it to. So for Twitch, right. That looks a whole lot better. I should not have mocked you for listening to Yellow by Coldplay. This song slaps. It is such a good song. Admiral, if you want me to teach you how to play that on guitar sometime, it is such an easy song too, and it sounds sick. Do you know an E chord by chance? It is one of the easiest chords. You just need 3 fingers. You just stick them up there, and then that's all the shape you have to do, and it goes up and down the neck. It's so much fun. Hi, Nuggy. How's it going? I don't even know what I know. Fair enough. I could teach you, though. Like I said, it is an easy song to play. And it was all Yellow. Yellow is a great song. Great song. Twitch start guide. Twitch general. Twitch tips. And review my stream. So one of the ideas, and I'd like to get your guys' advice here on it, Unreal mentioned maybe condensing down all the review channels down to one forum, and then you could tag your content for what it's for. So if it's about video, if it's about thumbnail, about stream, or whatever, that way somebody could sort out what they're wanting to review that day and then check it out, instead of making it one of these deals where it's in each channel and instead being in like the network and collaboration or the general discussion. area. I like that idea, but I'm kind of curious what you guys think. It would condense down the channels, and like Unreal said somewhere in general discussion earlier today, he said, you know, we don't want channels that are going unused for months on end. So I do like the idea, but I'm curious if any of you guys are here today. Ideas are always welcome. Short form. Short form is one of those channels that I don't intend to really. I mean, I would like to help with it, but I don't understand short form very well, so I might be asking somebody else to help run that channel section at some point, just because it's not my forte. It's not something I particularly love. However, I understand it is very important for creators, and I would like to still help and host a place that people can post about it. I feel like combining them would be good. It's not too fun to have a bunch of spread out channels. Yeah. And it gives the appearance that you're having more active conversation, especially if you're not in like each of the different channels. For example, if you don't have the YouTube role, actually you're not going to ever see the YouTube channels. That was very intentional so that people wouldn't get overwhelmed. Initially, because I understood, like, yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of channels here, and there's, you know, that's sometimes too much. I'm pretty good at short form. It's really simple. I could teach you sometime, possibly. I mean, I know how to do short form. I just don't like to do it, if that makes any sense. It's not something I enjoy. So I'm not really I know I'm not the right guy to try to help teach people how to get better with it and all that kind of stuff. I can review short form videos because it literally takes you a couple of seconds to do. It literally takes like a couple of seconds, but you know, outside of that, I'm not feeling as, I don't feel very strongly like I could write a start guide and it be a genuinely helpful thing. Now, I might be asking some people who do short form and have been very, very successful with it. In fact, I know one person that I could probably ask, and he could at least write the basics, and I could do the fill-ins on it. You know, as long as he touched up on the more important topics, then I feel like I would be comfortable enough with that, but I do not want to be doing heavy writing for something that I don't feel good about, you know? Be right back. All right, sounds good, Nuggy. Sounds good. Also, I need to catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I'm skipping around on you guys. It's going good. I'm getting better at Valorant. Glad to hear it. While we were talking about 9/11 Memorial in class today, someone asked about, since the beams are so bright and tall, why can't we see them from outside? I live in the deep south. Your class might be doomed. Collaborations and networking. So I'm actually gonna put in here, just collab. See, the problem is there's actually two class, or not, sorry, I'm off focus. The problem with this is I've got two categories here and they both need their own guide, really. How to network and how to collab. So what I might do is I might actually just start a general start guide channel instead. I don't know. We'll just put in start guides there for now. It's fine. I feel like combining them would be good, so it's not too fun to have a bunch of spread out channels. I'm pretty good at short form. It's really simple. I could teach you sometime, possibly. I feel channels need to be cut down. Something as simple as cutting the review channels down to one form, like have tags, each one for stream, short form, video, thumbnail, all in one form, so you can quickly go through. Absolutely. And I'm kind of thinking I might possibly, if we get enough people putting in stuff, I could do a stream one day just going through and reviewing your guys' videos, your streams, and giving you guys pointers there. And then I could even turn it into a video. I have a Creator Compass YouTube channel. One thing I'm not sold on right now is the Creator Compass logo. The branding is not something I'm sold on. It's just something I have. Because this was an idea I had like nearly 2 years ago to do, and you know, it was something I made in a rush because I was like, I'm really excited about this. I don't know. Or even one channel for all the guides, like just a start guides channel. Yeah, I'm of the mind that that's probably a good idea too. Once you get to the point where it's like a lot of people in the server and you need to kind of streamline it, then it goes to like, okay, we're doing one start guide channel for each place. But yeah, I'm kind of the mind, yeah, condense it all down as well. Anything I feel like there's just a lot of channels. There is. One thing Unreal mentioned also is he thinks we should add emojis to each of the channels like we have in King's Castle, which he's absolutely right. That was actually on my list to do earlier, but I haven't had time to do it because I have to do it all from my phone instead of from Discord desktop app, because they don't offer the ability to add emojis into your channel names on desktop. And a lot of them are just going to end up being really unused. Oh, absolutely. Most of them, honestly, I like, for example, short form and Twitter, I don't anticipate being used all that often. The only reason they're there is I know there are some people who struggle with Twitter and who struggle with short form, and you know, they'd benefit from that. Although most of the tips that I'm going to be putting in all of them, all of the channels, are going to be applicable to any form of content. There is some specialized advice as well, though. So let's see. Looking for collab, self-promo, troubleshooting. The reason I put self-promo behind collaborations and networking, and I don't know if I'm right in this, you guys could correct me on this, but I feel like if you're putting self-promo out there, the idea is if you're wanting to self-promote, you should also be willing to go check out other people's content. And so my plan with self-promo more so is that is your gateway to collabing and networking with people, saying like, you see in the channel there and you go, okay, let's go check it out. Let's check out what they're up to. And see, you know, maybe possibly they are a creator worth watching. And so you go in there, you watch for a little bit, and you say, oh, by the way, I'm from the Creator Compass community. And, you know, who knows what might come out of that, you know? But that was my idea. I could have put it in general discussion, but I felt like it wasn't the right place. Creator Spotlight. Creator Spotlight is a thing I want to do, but I might need more help for that before we actually utilize it. The thing about Creator Spotlight, you know, we only have so many creators, and I'd kind of like to feature one creator every month, but I also don't want people to feel left out with the small grouping we have, you know? I don't want people to feel like, you know, they aren't valued in the community, you know? So that might be a dormant channel for now, but some people don't deserve Creator Spotlight, to be absolutely blunt, you know? If you're only streaming once every year and that's all you do in terms of content creation, you know, maybe you shouldn't have Creator Spotlight opportunity there. But I'd kind of like to do a Creator of the Month. I think that would be kind of cool. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Then there's the collab VC thing, which is cool, I guess. There's some mod channels, but that's all private. You guys don't need to know about that. Is this working? It is not. Okay, let me delete that. There we go. That is working. Cool. Okay. So let me fix what is broken here. So collab VC is broken. So what you want is actually create a VC, and in there is the interface and the creator channel. There we go. Let's see. I think another change is adding description style channels. Oh yeah, absolutely. That is high up on the list. Just so everybody understands what each channel is for, why we have it, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I guess new additions, I should rather add suggestions. And let me make sure I add all the ones from Twitch chat first, just so I understand everything correctly. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm all caught up here. So first we need to, well, that will be a needed change. But let me go ahead and add it. So fix channel perms, just all of them. More so specifically, we need to fix the start guide channels. They're all broken. So over here, combine the feedback channels, I guess. And we'll just forums. I will understand what that means. Okay. And then combine start guide channels. And then also add descriptions. There we go. Okay. So now I can go through and actually see what you guys are saying here in the actual Discord. Quick self-promo moment. If you guys are wanting to be a part of that Discord, Smart CC can apply. I'm going to wait a little bit until we're actually ready for the second wave, but I needed a grouping in here to make sure I was understanding everything properly and it wasn't actually a bad idea. So let me see here. I'm expecting this server to be broken. That's me talking. Why am I narrating myself? So yeah, that's broken. Hey, Paizen. Cool. Okay, so Unreal suggested here a directory channel. So that would be the introductions channel, but I'm thinking we should change the change introductions into a directory. And so directory will become essentially it'll become a channel where we could do like hyperlinks and stuff like what Unreal mentions in the Discord itself. And for those of you who aren't part of the Discord, I can go ahead and read it here. Might be a good idea to have a channel to catalog each creator in the server's socials. Could be a way to, it could be just a locked channel with a template you can fill out and send to King to have him post. That way it stays uniform and uncluttered. The links included could be clickable hyperlinks, which is done by using the format text here, link here. Example, Unreal Elements, quick 1 to 2 sentence description about the type of content you make, and then your links. So I like that idea. Template sent to King, essentially. That would keep it pretty low down, and it would make it so you could quickly find information about certain people. So if you were looking like for example, you wanted to know my links and stuff, and you were like, okay, well, where is King? I want to kind of see what he's up to. I want to see all of his channels. He's a really cool dude. And so what you want to do is you go, okay, let me look up King in the directory channel, and it'll say, you know, just look up King Regnog, and it shows up at the top there, and you can quickly search me up. So I like that idea, and let's see. Yeah, so that's a great idea. Some other changes that I know I need to do: add tags in suggestions channel. And then Cool Cloud has a suggestion here: a set of rules for popular games. So the text contents here basically says, so basically we'll be able to get rules for games that we all play, so we can see what people stream to make collabs easier to set up, so you don't have to ask everyone what games they have. Reason I don't have that set up is purely because this isn't actually a gaming creator Discord server. While that is going to be basically the primary grouping there, I do want this to be a place for anybody and everybody. So it'll very likely be that you might not necessarily get that, but I might give you niche tags instead. Roles for niches. That'll be what I probably do. Just for the sake of keeping you guys, I want to keep you guys from basically being overwhelmed with all the roles, because if we went for game specific rules, I mean, just going based off that alone, you know, you've got Minecraft, Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Valorant, Overwatch, Dead by Daylight. I'm trying to think of things that all of you guys play, or some of you guys play as well. Content warning, Lethal Company. You know, that's 8 right there, and every new game that comes along, you know, you could throw in the finals on there and stuff like that. It would get very clunky very quickly. So I will probably not do that, but I might add some for niches. That way, you're not asking to collab with somebody who is, you know, a vlogger when you're a gamer. Although that could be a great collab opportunity, even, you know. But what I might do is I do want to set up a thing in the looking for collab area, a template, for you guys to basically send out something where you're saying, hey, I am, I am, I am King. I am looking for a gaming creator, and you can even specify the game that you're wanting to play. So I'm looking for a gaming creator who wants to stream. The game is Minecraft. Preference, family friendly. Idea, and then phrase your idea for what you're wanting to do there. That is one idea I've got there. I would like to figure it out, but I don't know. Indeed, did you see my suggestion? I did. That's what actually spun this idea. There's too many games to make roles specific for it, especially since this Discord isn't necessarily built just for gamers. But I do recognize that the major audience of this community is going to be gaming creators. So I'm gonna spin it into something else probably. But I do like the suggestion nonetheless. So, in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and mark down some of the niches you can have here. So we could do gaming, vlogs, trying to think of some other niches that you could have there. Podcasts. I'd have to look in to see what like what you guys have answered for some of your niches, and in fact, I could pull that up right now. If I can find it, there it is. So, question summary. Okay. Minecraft podcasts, highlight reels, stream VODs. That's me. Tutorial building videos. That's more Minecraft. Gaming, content, art and streaming. Art is a great one. Art. I did find that most people didn't really know what niche was supposed to be. So I found, I think, and I guess somebody asked me what start here was supposed to be. That's what that is going to be. It's basically a definition of all the big words we use in the content creator space to help people figure out, like what they are. Gaming, music making, programming. Okay, music, programming. Historic geography style content. Informational. Okay. That kind of stuff probably gets us good and started. And then there's in the suggestions channel you can suggest more roles. Okay. Sweet. That's basically what I wanted. Glad I can recommend something. News reporting or documentaries. I'll probably throw that under informational, just for the sake of keeping things streamlined. We don't want... It runs into that issue of, like, there are infinite number of niches. What we could always do is you could have sub-niches as well, but it could get very messy. So we'll try to keep it short if we can. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Needed changes, suggestions. That's what we've got right now. Okay. So we're going to condense some things. So I would like to combine all of the feedback channels into one spot. And that would probably be in the general discussion channel. Just a form. And this would just be, I guess, like, rate my content. Right? And so I'm just going to create it now. And trying to remember what my post guidelines were. Did I set any post guidelines for this channel? I don't think I did. I didn't. Okay, it's fine. So rate my content, I'm just gonna go ahead and create some content tags here though. So streams. I don't have a like Twitch tag, so I'm just gonna do red circle. I don't know if I muted in time there, but that was a sneeze. Okay. So live stream. Live streams. We could do videos. So do we have like a play button? Yeah, okay. Video. And okay. Hang on. So we got YouTube, Twitch, short form. Okay. Shorts / TikTok / what was the other one? Slash reels. There we go. So short. Sure, we're just gonna put shorts on there. Why not? And then Twitter. And of course we gotta put little bird on there. Okay. Thumbnail. That is something, I suppose. Okay, picture. There we go. Require people to select tags when posting, true, and then other. I got one. Shrug. Just the shoulder shrug. Okay. We're gonna save that. And then we can start deleting channels. And now we can condense it all down. Isn't that great? So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna Control C it, in fact. Control Shift or Control Alt 1, Control Shift E, and now we're in the right spot. Current I guess current features, so current new current new current features. That I will definitely remember that. Okay. And also this is actually supposed to be heading 2, I think. So it would be Control Alt 2. Okay. So we're gonna be back here, right? Rate my content. And then that will allow me to remove review thumbnail and video, review my stream, review my short form videos, review my Twitter. Okay. Check review my thumbnail. Okay, I'll check it out here in a minute. I invented a word today. By today, I mean about 12 seconds ago. Quab? I'm not familiar with what in the world that could possibly mean, but I am intrigued. I am very, very, very intrigued. Okay. That's actually a pretty good thumbnail, dude. Is that like for a VOD or just a stream thumbnail? Anything like that? I do have to delete the channel, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and delete it. Review my video. If you want people to go ahead and rate it, go ahead and put it in rate my content. You guys should have perms to that now. So, Valorant video about editors taking long breaks. I need to find a new one. Ah, I see. Yeah, editors are great, but when they disappear or are taking breaks, then it does unfortunately hurt a little bit. Okay, so review my Twitter. Gone. Collaborations, that's fine. Okay. So that takes care of most of that. So we can come up here and combine feedback channels. How do you cross out things? Is there like a formatting thing for that? strike through. Alt-Shift-5. Okay. Oops. So Alt-Shift-5. There we go. Look at me. Look at me. We're doing things. We're doing things. Add oof. Oof. Alright, add over. What did I miss? Not much. You may have not heard me say go ahead and move your thumbnail into the rate my content spot. It needs you'll be able to tag it with like thumbnail, and that'll be a better spot for everybody to see it as well. You calling it new current reminds me of companies putting plus on something even though they changed nothing or changes so it makes it much worse. Cough cough PS5 Pro. Cough cough every iPhone past iPhone 10. I wouldn't say every iPhone. The problem is, like, the difference between an iPhone 10 and an iPhone 15 is astronomical. But the difference between every iPhone in between that, so like an iPhone 10 and an iPhone 11, or an iPhone 11 and an iPhone 12, it's so negligible that you hardly even notice the difference. Usually it's a new computer chip in there, which is good, but you very rarely will ever notice it. And so the problem is, like, you know, just because we're not making new advances in technology necessarily, it feels like there's nothing new, when in reality, like, we were just getting really lucky with the things we had. Cough, cough, Minecraft 1.19, 1.21. I firmly disagree with that. 1.19 was a fantastic update. I hate people calling it the mild update. It was better. It was so much better than what anyone could ever like anyone could ever come up with, man. It was a very good update. 1.20 was okay. Okay, no, 1.20 wasn't just okay. It did fundamentally change the way Minecraft looks in terms of the armor trims. And 1.21, while it doesn't add much for me, I would say the features are still pretty big in the fact that, like, it does fix an exploration issue for a lot of multiplayer. I'm just saying nothing changed. I think we forget a lot of things that get added and such. Like 1.21 added the crafter. That is like game changing. That is a game changing feature, but nobody pays any mind to it because, like, it's such a niche feature that most people don't even think about it being there. However, it is going to become like a must have, I feel like. Okay, Unreal sent me some stuff here. Okay, suggestions. Emojis in channel names. He already suggested the condensing channel suggestion, but I'm gonna put it in suggestions. Okay. 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 I see where he's coming from here, but it would break a lot of things. Take too much time. Let's see. What was I wanting to do? Nuggy is listening to a song that Eminem and Ed Sheeran are on it. That's a thing? Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what it's called, but, it is pretty cool. If I remember correctly, it's actually a pretty good song. Let's see, needed changes, current features. So I'm gonna update it to have all of this start guides in one. So instead of start here, we could actually just do start guides, and then just have a start guide named start here. They have 2 songs, I think. Do they? I'll be back in 3 minutes and 41 seconds. I gotta hear this. All right, sounds good, Swifto. So what we're gonna do is start guides there, and then all the start guides will just get merged into one channel. So what will happen now? Oh, that was Control Alt 5. No, it was Control Shift 5. Control Shift Alt 5. What was it? Format, or where's strike through it? I guess it is only in format. Okay. Control or Alt Shift 5. Got it. Okay. Alt Shift 5. Boom. All right, let's go and get it done. So start here. Edit channels. It'll just become start guides. Save channel. All right. Now what I can do is remove all the other start guides. YouTuber start guide could be removed. Which, I mean, at this point, once you do remove all of that, you do end up with only like a couple of channels in each spot, so it's not even worth keeping around. I don't know, I'd have to redo all the permissions, though, which would take a decent chunk of time. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. So if we do that... Okay. I regret that decision. You didn't like it? Okay. Okay, we've got a decision to make, right? So start guides is there. So let me go and remove all of these, and you guys will be able to see kind of what I'm talking about then, I think. Unless I just start adding more stuff, which then again causes more issues because you're back into the issue of too much clutter. So the generals could all be just condensed down. The tips, however, I don't really think should be. And the reason why is it's supposed to be specialized tips, not just general, you know? However, you could do, like, the forum sort of deal again with that, maybe? That could fix it for now. You just have to reformat it later is the issue. But generals could all definitely be condensed down. Because, you know, realistically, when are you going to be talking about exclusively, like, you know, Twitch or YouTube? You know, that could all just go in general. Field tips should be more of discussions. See, the thing is, YouTube or Discord has a thing about, like, they have threads to keep discussions on track, but nobody uses them. If people were using it, then it would make sense for it to be a general channel. But to keep tips on track and to make it make sense and actually have like a way that you could actually go back and search for certain tips and tricks and refer back to them, it would make sense to actually keep it as a forum. Because then like when somebody says like, hey, I need some advice on this thumbnail, if you already wrote like a big tip guide almost in the tips form, you could quickly look it up. And then you could just send them a link to that instead. It does feel weird, though. It does feel weird, so I don't know. But the problem is you have all these channels here, and then it's kind of like, well, I don't know. It feels strange, that's for sure. Um, okay. So, we're not, um, it would definitely reduce the channel spread. But my concern is just, I mean, one, I have to fix all the permissions again. But second, it would create some other issues, I suppose. Or it could. It could create other issues. Hmm. Hoping school gets canceled tomorrow. I get out at 2 Friday already. Wow. I mean, hey, it might get canceled. Who knows? If they let you out that early on Friday, I would be kind of surprised if they let you out entirely tomorrow. And then on top of that, only do like a half day on Friday. I feel like, or not half day, but I'd be kind of surprised if they don't just go, you know what, we're canceling the entire weekend. You guys just take the whole week off. I don't know. Oh, band trip. Okay, got it. Got it. That makes sense. In that case, yeah, I mean, they may give you off tomorrow, who knows. Um this sucks. This sucks cuz I'm thinking about all the work that has to be done here. Like we reduced it down by a lot. I mean, you remove just in like the Twitch channel, for example. We've removed 2 channels. That's 50% of the channels in the Twitch category. You could just remove the entire Twitch category and then, fix it. Unreal suggested one here in specific. Like he made a revised channel list. So for example, welcome and orientation. It has the welcome channel, the start here, table of contents, roles, and rules. So that nothing changes there. Then in general, he has announcements, introductions, general, and images. Then he goes, so he moves suggestions somewhere. Then he has start guides, which I just merged into start here because start here is going to be its own starting guide. So you might as well just make start guides its own channel. Reviews, feedback, and tips. So review my content form, and then you can have tags, which is like platform, type of content, type of feedback wanted, etc. Tips, and then server suggestions. Then he goes into the collaborations and networking, which has the collab sponsorship guide, which would be moved into other guides. Looking for collab, self-promo, troubleshooting, creator spotlight. He didn't touch that one. Let's see. So once you shorten forms, it's going to be short. I mean, this is what we've got right now. It is very much short. I mean, I can't cut down this. That has to stay the way it is for now until I understand that bot a little bit better, but this is gonna stay the way it is. I'd like to kind of make a soundstage. I'm thinking at some point I'd like to kind of host like creator workshops of some sort. And that's actually one of the stream ideas I've got, is actually doing a stream with you guys here on Twitch, and then also in the Creator Compass Discord. I would like to make a thing where we talk about certain subjects, and so you guys can send in like thumbnails, and then we're gonna just redo certain thumbnails, and so I'll show you guys my process on that and kind of give some pointers, and overall everybody can kind of learn together. That's an idea I've got, and then that can always be edited down into a video for the Creator Compass YouTube channel. I wasn't planning on making Creator Compass YouTube channel like content yet, but I mean, why not? You know, why not? Oh boy. Also, I realize I'm still idle on Discord. We don't need to be idle anymore. Oh geez, how long has it been? An hour already? It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, so I guess we'll remove the generals for each of those chats. And then what will come out of that is basically we'll have yeah, each category is just gonna die, essentially. So general and tips can both go. Tips can go as its own form. And then you can leave like certain tips for each platform, maybe. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I want to do that. And it basically allows you guys to write your own start guides, I guess. Like very specialized feedback on that, like on how you should and shouldn't approach things. Certain videos that you guys find helpful for certain categories, and people can kind of just search for it and kind of go, okay, this video has been. Swifty says this video is like really helpful for Twitch people, and it's more about speaking or something like that. I don't know. Alternatively, we could just get rid of the tips channels for now, and we could put that. We could put that on the back burner until I can get some people that are ready to be mentors. The idea for this Discord, I guess I should kind of say, the idea for this Discord is it is going to be a place that I grow you guys into creators, and you know, you guys are going to shape me as well. This isn't like just one of those things where I insist I'm teaching you all. No. I'm being taught things too. I'm learning things as I go. But this is going to be a big thing where, how do I put this? Essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to teach you guys as much as I humanly can. And my hope is beyond that, like, eventually some of you guys are going to excel. And then you guys can start helping around the Discord as well. So you guys can start hosting those, you know, workshops of like, okay, I'm going to show people how to do insert thing here, how to set up your first live stream or whatever. And then I'd like to get to the point where when somebody has gotten to the point, and I'd have to set the metric for it or something like that. I don't know. But then you can go, okay, I want somebody to do like daily YouTube tips. And that person, that's their job. They're gonna write up like, you know, 30 tips a month, and they're gonna send it to me or whatever. Or maybe a weekly tip. But even then, I guess that could be condensed down into one channel still. I don't know. I gotta figure things out, but it would be kind of cool to have something like that. But definitely just the way it's shortened down now, it doesn't make sense to have each platform specific area. Because most people, the idea originally was most people aren't going to be on, you know, Twitter, short form, Twitch, and YouTube. So it's not that overwhelming. However, there are some people who do have all those things, and so a lot of channels do start to become redundant because of that. Again, also the other thing, when your Discord isn't like, you know, 100 people large, even larger than that, 1,000 people, you don't need a general general channel, I guess, for everything. I don't know. Someone said the N-word in Discord. They didn't say it in Discord, they said it in Minecraft. I can quickly take care of it. I mean, I'll delete the message they said, but I'll just ban them really quick from the console. Give me a second. Where I think somebody else took care of it. It's fine. Did somebody? Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty lazy. Let me check. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Ban. Okay. Hi, Unreal. Okay. I think that was right. I don't know. I think I did it. It's whatever. I'm too lazy to figure it out. Okay. Let me double check. I'm back. How goes it? It goes well. It goes well. We're just trimming down things. So we started with a pretty hefty channel list. I mean, you guys saw it. That is precisely why I invited everybody that I did. Well, I invited everybody that I supplied so far, I think. So it was so I could figure out what I really needed to do with Discord. Because it's very easy when you're just the only guy looking at it going, I need this, I need this, I need this, and you don't stop and think, could I just condense this all down? So it's been very helpful having you guys with your suggestions as well. Add descriptions, change introductions into directory with the template. Rules for niches, that's going to take a little bit of time, but we can do that. Emojis and channel names, that will take some time, but I can do that. Fixed channel perms, I think that's fixed now, because no, it's not, my bad. Well, sort of. It is fixed. It is fixed. I think. Okay. So that's nice. Okay, so that was that Control Alt 5? No. Is it Control Alt Shift 5? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm failing math now. I was almost failing yesterday. Now I am. Dang. Sorry to hear that, Swiftu. If you need to step back a little bit and take care of some school stuff, don't feel any pressure to stick around, man. I know school sucks. School sucks for one. I hate math. I was not good at it by any means. But if you need to take some time and work on that, feel free, dude. Facts. I'm almost failing AP Physics. It's actually so difficult, and I'm trying hard. I know you're trying hard, Unreal. You were a tryhard when it came to school. I mean, pretty much all the time. You're a very good student when it came to that. I mean, I remember when we were talking about like what is it? School in general, you know. You were kind of like, "Oh yeah, this," and I'm like, "Dude, you're smart." Like, what? I don't know what you're even saying, and you know, I'm old. I'm very old compared to you. Let's see. But yeah, no, AP Physics sounds difficult. I didn't like normal physics, so AP sounds even worse. I just zone out so badly. That's understandable. That is so understandable. I'm straight A so far, junior year, by the way. Nice, nice. Congrats, dude. That's something to be proud of. I would never do physics. Physics sucks, but I think Unreal has to do that. Well, he might not have to do it, but if he's wanting to get into like engineering, it certainly helps to take AP Physics, I'm sure. Engineering has a lot to do with physics, if I'm not mistaken. Retake policy for labs means you got to go back and correct every single past assignment, so that's going to be my day tomorrow. Oh, fun. So much fun. I learned 2 steps of how to solve a problem, then start thinking about videos, and then go back in, and he's like, so yeah, that's how you solve it? I see, okay. What you might be able to do when you get like home from school and stuff, it's gonna suck, but like, so when he starts explaining like what he's doing, just write down what he's talking about, um, like in a notebook or something, and then find a YouTube video that explains it way shorter than what he was talking about, when you get home, and then you can just learn the topic at home instead. Is it gonna help like your grades for like the, the what is it called? I don't know if you guys do worksheets in the classroom. I think you guys do. I don't know. My school always had worksheets, but um, you know, you could kind of briefly, as long as that's not counting towards your grade, you're fine. Just learning it all at home instead. The main thing is how you format stuff. Oh, I hate that there's not just like a standard amongst all math. Let's see. I don't have to, but for my targeted field, yeah. Taking 4 AP classes and literally 85% of the workload so far is physics. Jeez. That's gross, dude. That's gross. I didn't like physics. I took it once, never again. I don't even remember most of it. I took... It wasn't like even physics. It was more so... I think it was like natural science, and it had a physics section, and I bombed the physics section. It's just something I cannot do. But physics is also pretty math heavy, and I didn't do well with math either. I messed up because he has one test like a month. Ooh. So I did bad on that, and I'm screwed now. Ooh. That's not great. What you might be able to do, what you might be able to do, I don't know. Try breathing. That sounds obvious, but specialized breathing. If I'm not mistaken, the Navy SEALs has a certain breathing method, but what even works just fine is box breathing. So 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, hold, so on and so forth. You can do that, and that might, I don't know, that might help you. But Navy SEALs do a certain breathing method, and it's so that they can focus. It helps clear your mind. Give it a try. It might help you. Who knows? If it's good enough for the Navy SEALs, then it's good enough for you, right? Something like that, anyway. Weighted, I don't know what unweighted is. It's not included on the transcript, and I don't want to math. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't want to math. I just want to math. That's relatable. It's not the content necessarily in physics. It's just how absolutely perfect your answers have to be. There's zero room for error. Yeah, and the even worse part is like place values. 0.00000. You have to have all those zeros. It's frustrating. I could never. I'll text you a picture of something I got marked off on the Discord King. Oh. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Hang on. My Discord, or I'm sorry, my Steam said something on my phone, and it's a little bit concerning. How did I... Why am I just now getting these? What? So the game Who's Your Daddy sent me some trading cards. I don't know if they just added trading cards to their selection or what, but I just got a whole bunch of them. So that's cool, I guess. Okay, let me close that now. Let's see. Circled that off. Circled that and marked off 0.5 out of 5. Wow. Okay, let me see. Really? Really? That's... Come on. Come on. I'm just dumb, that's my bad. Okay. I don't even understand it, to be honest. I mean, I don't... Like I said, physics wasn't my thing. Oh, I see. That would do it then. Yeah. Silly little mistake, but still frustrating, that's for sure. Okay. I wanted to do something really, really fast. So yeah, now I have like 72% right now. That's not great, but that's not terrible either. I mean, you're still passing. Still passing, at least right now. Uh, well, hopefully that all goes well for you, dude. I, um, I could never. Ooh, that looks fancy. That looks really fancy, actually. It's the only class, too. I mean, everything else is, like, high scores, dude. Gosh. So what made you want to pick 4 AP classes, if I can ask? Did you literally just, like, have to do the 4, or, uh, you know, um, I hate myself. Fair enough. Good reasoning. Very good reasoning. Okay, let's see. What am I missing right now? I am gonna just go in through here, and I'm going to remove some things here. So these can be that. No, I'm still doing it wrong. Is it this? Yeah. Okay. I just want to be able to see, what I'm actually doing. Sometimes it's easier to go, okay, this is what I definitely removed. I want to compare how long it is, but I also want to kind of look and see. Oops. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we crossed out a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. So we need to add descriptions. That's going to be something I'll do later. Did you just remove all the start guide channels? So yeah, I removed all the start guides, and that's actually going in start here. So start here was originally going to be basically like your guide to the server. It's not just like table of contents where it's telling you like each channel a very brief synopsis of what it is. But more so it's going to explain some of the common words we use, so like niche. That is a word that a lot of creators don't understand. So having that, a brief dictionary of some of our creator lingo, a basic guide to what the community is and what it isn't, some basic templates and things like that. So a good template for how to ask for a collab, how to ask for help for certain things like, for example, the Rate My Content channel. It's going to have templates on how to best ask for your help and feedback. So like, for example, thumbnails. Instead of just posting a thumbnail and saying, rate my thumbnail, it's actually going to say, what can I do better about my thumbnail? This is a thumbnail with the title this. The content is about this. And the video is this long or something like that. And, you know, it'll have all the relevant information that you should have for those things, because it's not always obvious when somebody's asking for help. Most people don't know how to ask for help properly. And so that's what Start Here was originally going to be, was basically that proper form for everything. I'm just going to put that in Start Guides, though, right at the top. Everybody can go look at it. Everybody can pull from it when they want. It'll be perfect. It'll be great. Also, Alias joined. Yes, yes. I'm trying to think. So we've had 13 responses. I'm trying to remember who hasn't responded. There's a couple more that I know I'm missing. Okay, he's accepted. So I'm missing you and you and you. I'm missing 3 people right now, I think. And they'll join whenever they want. Like, if they want to. They may not want to join anymore. But first wave of people so far, I'm pretty happy with it. You guys are gonna be great people. I can't wait to do some things. I do need to actually make the rules channel, don't I? I'll get around to that eventually. Okay, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go from general discussion and actually make a forums channel, I think. And, yeah, okay. So, here. Create category. Forums. Okay. And in it, we'll go suggestions. Keep current perms. Keep current perms. And then we're going to also create another one. This one will be called tips. Tips and tricks. The only reason I'm making that a form is just so it's easy to link back to. And that would basically mean I can get rid of all my tips channels, which means I can in fact just do that. Which now means I can actually just cross out all of this. Control or Alt Shift 5. There we go. And so suddenly now we have like a very, very streamlined channel, because I can just delete channel. Just let me make sure nobody's posting things in here. Otherwise, I'll be in some trouble. Okay, delete. Yes. Okay, so the YouTube category can now be gone. Poof. I do have to resync all of the, I do have to resync all the perms for everything. So that is a little bit broken, but that's an easy enough fix. I mean, it'll take some time, but reducing down the channels makes that easier. Okay, there goes Twitch. Short form, gone. Short form tips, gone. Okay, so yeah, table of contents is gonna have to be redone, but Unreal did send me something that I'll take a look into, just to make sure it's. I think I almost used that one, and then I saw Carl already had a feature like that. Okay. That fixes a lot of what we've got, I think. Okay. Sweet. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. I'm very happy they canceled school. Nice, nice. That's good. Glad to hear it. It means you have more time to make videos, right? Man, I don't know why latency on my PC is so much higher than on my phone and low latency is on. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the app. Um, I think Twitch just sends a lower latency feed to phones in general, and that might have to do with just the fact that it is a smaller packet size, most likely. Um, but that's just a guess. I don't know that to be 100% certain. Rename rate my content to content feedback sounds a bit better to me somehow. I don't know how to describe it, or maybe get content feedback. That's a good idea. So rename get content feedback. There we go. Okay. So yeah, the entire table of contents is broken right now. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Unknown is you know, my favorite channel. So you know, we'll fix all of that. We'll fix all of that. It was gonna need to update it anyway because I changed a whole bunch of the channels, but easy enough fix. Easy enough. Okay. Rules. Which now I think about it, you can also get that in the other spot, but it's fine. Okay. So we'll have to update table of contents. That's gonna go over here because I'll forget otherwise. Update table of contents. And honestly, we might not need it anymore. Now that the Discord is like so big, or so small, sorry. We've shortened it down so much you might not need it necessarily. I still like the idea of it though, because it's an easy way to navigate the server if you're not used to it. In fact, it means we don't have to have each channel individually, or each category individually necessarily. In fact, we can now include general discussion in there instead in forums. It would actually be a lot easier. Okay, in that case, let's look at some of the suggestions here. So add descriptions, I'm gonna do that a little later. I think that's just best done off stream most likely. Change introductions into directory. That does make sense. And honestly, I like that idea so much better, and I'm trying to think of a better way to use that. I like the idea of directory, but I think nobody's gonna know what it means, and they're probably gonna confuse it with table of contents. You could do introductions still, and then just do it in a new format as a directory. It's kind of like a phone book creator directory. That could work. What's another name for a phone book? It's like a index, it's a term nobody would know nowadays. Creator directory works, yes. Creator directory. Okay. Save changes. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete those messages, and I will lock down the perms just to me until I'm ready for people to send in stuff. Catalog. Yeah, creator catalog might. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just keep it creator directory for now. And that could honestly be moved up into welcome. Well, let me see where you placed it. I might agree with it. I don't know. It feels weird being where it's at. but also at the same time, it feels weird anywhere else. So, I don't know. Okay, so we've got get content feedback, suggestions, tips, and tricks. I usually try to alphabetize these things as well. I already did. Okay. I had to ABC in my head really quick. We got it though. Okay. In that case, that is done. Oop, still doing it wrong. There we go. So we could do roles for niches, and for that one, what I'm actually going to do instead of just doing all the niches that I can think of, I'm just going to look and see what some of the more popular ones were. So we've got gaming, unsure, gaming. I don't think anybody said vlogs. Variety gamer, content, art, streaming, information, gaming, music making, programming, gaming. Okay. So nobody said podcasts really. However, I know that to be false because there were several people who said they were interested in podcasts. So I'm gonna go ahead and have said it in prior conversation. They didn't put it on the form. So I could put a roles suggestion there, I think. And I think, maybe we could get something there. So roles, where are the roles? Roles is here. Okay. So you've got that. I need to open up Carl really quick. How do I, let me do it over here. Okay. Carl. Login. And creator compass. Okay. Reaction roles. It's been a while since I've done this, so give me 1 second. So it's gonna be an embed. We're gonna set it up in modbot commands for a second while I figure this out. And it's gonna be embed builder. Okay. Title, reaction roles. Or I guess that would be up here, reaction roles. And then this one would be niches. Sure. Okay. So description. Essentially, it's gonna be emoji content type. Easy enough. So we already basically said it was what? Gaming. So gaming, podcasts, art, music, programming, informational. Okay. So for gaming, you want to do like a game controller. I know you guys can't see this, but you're just gonna have to trust me on it. Oh wait, okay, crud. Okay, video underscore game is what that one is. Okay. Video underscore game. Do they have a microphone? They do. So that would be studio underscore microphone. Okay. Art. Okay, that one's easy. Music. What do we got in terms of music? Musical note. Got it. Programming, code. I guess I could do male technologist there, yeah. That works. Male. Is that underscore or is that hyphen? That was a hyphen. Oh, okay. Technologist. Okay. And then informational, I. Information underscore source. Cool. Okay. Now one thing I don't have is all the roles for that, so let me go ahead and add some roles. Gaming. Podcast. Okay. I can actually pull it up here. Okay. Art. Music. And programming. Informational. Okay. So now I have all those roles made. I should hypothetically be able to find the gaming. It's not in there. Okay, let's say I select short form and then unselect it. Can I get gaming now? I can't. Okay. Okay. Let me copy that. Okay. Move that. New reaction role. Show embed builder. Boom. Okay. Let's try this again. Doing that through the Carl dashboard on Carl.gg is probably a lot easier. Just so you know, yes, it is. It is so much easier. I tried to do it through commands originally. Not today, but I have done it before. It was not fun. Here's your dab, Jorby. Thank you. Much appreciated. We love our dabs. Okay. Add emoji. Okay. Video game. That gets you. It's not giving me. Crap. Okay. Let me refresh the whole page. See if that fixes it. Okay, add emoji, video game. Select option. There it is. Okay. Show embed builder. I don't want your AI. Thank you. Okay. I think I've got this now. So now I need a microphone for podcast. We need art for art. We need music note for music. And then we need male technologist, my favorite emoji, for programming. And then informational source for informational. Okay. Theoretically, this is fine. That was all the dab money I had. I'm broke now. You know, it's fair. I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, embed that in modbot commands for now, just so I can preview it. Okay. Okay, that's almost perfect. I'm gonna edit this one really quick. I want to change that to platforms. Okay. Save. Okay. So this one I need to essentially roles and then go to the role ID. And what it's gonna be is that, I think. So if I save that, is that what it's supposed to do? No. Okay, how does it work up here? It does an ampersand before. Okay, I see. Let me try that now with, is it here? Let's try that. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but you're just gonna have to trust me. I'm doing something very important. Let me try it there instead. Trial and error. There it is. Okay, figured it out. Good. So I just need to basically take all of those and I can quickly mention all of the creators here. Okay. Settings, emoji, not emoji, roles. Okay. Podcast, copy role ID. Okay. Art, copy role ID. Music, copy role ID. Programming, copy, paste, and informational, copy, paste, boom. All right, that should fix it. That should fix it. It almost fixes it. Okay. Emoji is actually something else on the dashboard versus here. So I need to update. It's not male technologist there. It's supposed to be man underscore technologist. Gotcha. So that would be programming. And then that would be right here. Let's try that. That fixed it. Okay. So now I should be able to move that into a different channel. We should be okay. Sweet. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. Okay, so if I do slash RR or slash reaction rule, there's a way to move it. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, reaction rule move. Base ID here. Target message ID. Can I just move it to a channel instead? Put it in roles. There we go. Okay. Theoretically, that should work. Doesn't want to let me do it without that. Okay. Can I This could break everything. Do I want to do it? Hey, Volth, how's it going? Good to see you. Sorry I haven't chatted back there. You know what I could do? If I copy this and export it like a different thing, could I? Okay. Can I add just the JSON data? Import raw JSON. Yes. Okay. I'm a genius. I'm truly a genius, guys. So theoretically, add some emojis. Oh, it didn't add them back. Okay, fine. It's okay. So it was game, studio mic, art, musical note. We're building up a content creator Discord server. And it is a fun project, but it definitely is a brain intensive project as it turns out. So gaming, podcast, art, music, programming, informational. Okay. I think that's correct. We're just gonna create the channel. Yo, it worked. Okay. That did indeed work. Okay. Look at that. That might have. Okay. Okay. Just to give you guys a rundown on what the Discord actually looks like. Now I'm thinking about it. I haven't shown you guys this Discord at all today. How do I do this without doxing everybody that's on my list here? I mean, it's not a secret who's in my Discord. I can just start here in the start guides though, because it's empty. All right. I can't show you that channel. Try that. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, this is the Discord we're building up. And as you can see, it is big. It is very, very big. And, it used to be a lot bigger. A lot bigger. And we've shortened it all down. You can see how many channels we've deleted just by how many unknowns there are. The welcome channel is great. That's actually the only thing working perfectly right now. But I sent the first wave of invites to people today. If you want to be invited, guys, I'm just going to throw this out there again. !CC in chat at any time, any day, any place. It'll open up a Google form. One thing to note, I have seen this too many times. You don't need to give me your real name. That's just the name you prefer to be called by. And so if you put that on the form, I will call you that when I send you the message. So don't send me your real name, please. I don't know how many people's first and last names I had to type out today, but it was at least 3, which was kind of funny. Some of them did it to troll me, I think, but others I don't think realized just what I was asking for there. But we're gonna be working on a lot of this stuff. So content feedback, suggestions, tips and tricks. That's all things that we're gonna be working on in here in a little bit. But it looks like people are actually using the channel as well, which is it's great for me to see. That's honestly why I opened it up so early, even though it's not ready. Like none of the start guides are ready. But I needed to see people actually using the channel, the Discord, to prove to me that it's actually worth it. And you know, I am inclined to say it is worth it. I am inclined. Okay. So what did we just do? That was roles for niches, right? So that would be Alt Shift 5. There we go. So that just leaves me making a template really quick for introductions, aka channel directory or creator directory, whatever. I need to add descriptions. I need to add emojis in the channel names. I need to fix channel perms. I think they're all fixed already, but I'll wait. Add tags and suggestions channel. Okay. So let me think here. Edit channel, tags, create tags. Accepted and rejected are good ones to start with. So we got the white check mark and rejected. X. Okay, so those are both good ones to have. What else could you possibly want for accepted? That one's rejected, but also modified, so it's rejected and accepted at the same exact time. What else would you want for suggestions? This is like, for me, like, this is your, how do I say this? It's like, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say it. It's this is like your channel where you go to tell me things and suggest things. So it would be like a accepted and rejected are good to start with, but maybe some categories in specific, but I don't know what else you would want necessarily. I guess you could have a roles category, a channel category. We'll just kind of wait for a minute until I get some more suggestions. Once we start getting them, then we can start grouping them together. But until then, there's no need to sort them out. So that's fine for now. We're good on the tags and the suggestions channel. And what we actually need to do now is go to the content feedback. That one's fine. Tips and tricks. So tips and tricks, you're gonna need, give me 1 second. So make sure we're all good over here. Okay, we're good there. So tips and tricks. I need to edit the channel and add some tags. So YouTube. And I need to go through and add actual emojis. So what I'm going to do is suggestions, add custom emojis. That would really help. Help things out anyway, in my opinion. So YouTube, I think we did video. Was it video camera or maybe just a play button? Let's just do a play button. Twitch, which I think I did purple circle for. Short form. And that would be, I'm just gonna change all of it to shorts. Shorts is the way of the future, man. And then, what were some of our other channels? Twitter, which is a bird. And collaborations. And that one would be like that. Okay. Okay. I feel like this one would be good for like, I don't know. I think gallery view for this channel would make the most sense. I don't know. Okay. Um, also do an other category. What did we do for other last time? I don't remember. Oh no, what was it? You know, it's fine. We don't need to add another one yet. Let's just go find out what it was. I didn't have another other. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now it's just about setting like guidelines and all that. That's easy enough. Okay. That's pretty good so far. So that takes care of our that takes care of a lot of our issues. Okay. So now I just got to update my current list of channels and we're fine. Add some custom emojis so I can update the server emojis here and there. I could put emojis into each of the channel names, which is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to do that after stream. And then fix channel perms, I'll just double check after stream as well. That's a pretty boring process. And then update table of contents. That's also a long process that we'll do off stream. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. This Discord got a whole lot more manageable, that's for sure. I was worried that it was getting a little bit too big. I feel like the way it is now is way better. Way, way better. Okay. I think for now, actually, that's probably where we're gonna just pull the plug. I know it's been like a really, really, really short stream, but this got us to the point where I needed to be. I don't have any more needs at this current moment. Just see. Do we have anyone we can raid? I do think we do. Yes, yes, we do. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and say hello to... Let's go say hello to Just Cause. And he's currently playing Persona 5. And he's pretty cool. So I'd like to see all of you over there if we can. Hop in the raid as always. I hope you have a good rest of your night, wherever you may be. If you, again, I feel like I've said this too many times today, but I'm going to say it again because I feel like it's a good thing. If you could benefit from any help being in a community, which all creators could, give a check out to our application form there. I would love to invite you to our Discord. So, you know, feel free to apply. It would mean a lot if we got to see you over there. There's no specific follower metric or average view duration or any of that junk. I just want to help people. So if you're not even creating content but you want to in the future, go ahead and apply now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I hope to see you again tomorrow when we're playing some actual games. I don't know what we're going to be playing just yet. It's usually kind of like a last minute thing where I'm like, oh yeah, I need to pick a game really quick. I need to get better about that. But, you know, just want to say thank you. Good night, everybody.